Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Nishant and I'm a recruiter, a certified career coach and a YouTuber based in Canada. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on valuable content about life and jobs in Canada. Today's video is a game changer, especially if you are gearing up for a job interview in Canada. I have crafted a list of the top 10 questions that are asked in a job interview across Canada. I'll also share a brief on how to answer each one effectively. And we'll also discuss why these questions are so crucial in an interview process. But before we jump into the good stuff, do me a favor. If you find this video insightful, give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comment box. And if you haven't subscribed yet, well, what are you waiting for? And now let's get started. Number 1, tell me about yourself. This question might seem simple, but it's a crucial opportunity to make a great first impression. This is like a warm-up, but it sets the tone for the entire interview. This question helps the interviewer understand your communication skills, your ability to prioritize the information, and it also gives a glimpse into your personality. So you need to structure your response while focusing primarily on your professional journey, your skills, any major career accomplishments, and how all of that makes you the perfect fit. And remember, the key is to prioritize the information and do not divert into giving your family information or any other personal detail which has no relevance to the job. Second, what do you know about the company? The purpose behind asking this question is to identify how well prepared you are for the interview and whether you would fit in the company's culture or not. So the key is to research thoroughly and dig deep into company's background, their products and services, and then tailor your answer to showcase your genuine interest and enthusiasm to work for the organization and how your personal values resonate with the company's values, culture and vision. The most common mistake that candidates make while answering this question is that, okay, they do the research and they provide some great statistics about the company, but they forget to set up that link, that commonality between them and the company. So remember that in every answer in a job interview, you have to convince the interviewer that you are a perfect fit, not just for the role, but for the company. Third, why should we hire you? In other words, interviewer is asking what makes you stand out from the others. This question is asked to assess your self-awareness, how well you have understood the job requirements, and your ability to articulate your worth and what you bring to the table that is super relevant to that job requirement. So this is your moment to shine. Just open up about the unique skills you have, unique projects you have done which your competition may not have undertaken. Talk about the results that you have delivered to your current or your previous organizations. Talk about the most relevant experience and the tasks that you have performed or you are an expert at. The idea behind answering this question is to showcase yourself as the most relevant candidate and not necessarily the most experienced candidate. Fourth, what are your strengths and weaknesses? This is one of the most trickiest questions where you have to be honest, but you don't have to be too honest. You would have to understand that boundary. And for that, you need to understand why this question is asked. The answer to this question reveals the level of your self-awareness, your confidence, your humility, and your ability to work on your personal and professional development. So make sure you present your strengths which would be relevant and useful for the job, and discuss the weakness in a way that shows growth and self-awareness. Also talk about the steps that you are taking to overcome the weakness, and remember, never share a weakness which in fact is the most important characteristic for that job. For example, if the job is for a client relationship manager, where the most important skill would be your communication skills and your confidence to talk to people over the phone or in person. And in that interview, if you say that your weakness is public speaking, then you would look unfit for the role and you will be rejected. Fifth, can you give me an example of the challenges you have overcome at work? The purpose behind asking this question is to assess your ability to handle challenges, your problem-solving skills, your resilience, and your attitude towards overcoming obstacles. Such questions are called behavioral questions, and the best way to answer a behavioral question is through storytelling. Stories from your past experience which demonstrates these skills and abilities that we talked about, such as resilience, perseverance, attitude, etc. And the stories should be in a structured format so that it's easy to comprehend. So basically using the STAR methodology. So you are supposed to first describe a specific situation or a task that fits the criteria of the question. Second, elaborate on the actions that you took to resolve a particular problem or that situation. and then finally discuss the result or the outcome of your actions. If you want to learn more about how to answer these behavioral questions, then we have already made a detailed video with a proper interview simulation. So you can watch that video and you can find the link to the video in the description box or somewhere on the screen as well. Sixth, where do you see yourself in 5 years? This question is about alignment and ambition. It helps the interviewer gauge your long-term goals, your ambitions, and whether you plan to grow within the company or not. So you have to craft your answer that aligns with the company's trajectory. So if you come across as too ambitious, but of course a big corporate won't be growing at that pace, so you may seem a misfit or someone who won't be committed to that organization. So be realistic with your expectation as to where do you see yourself in 5 years. Seventh, how do you handle stress and pressure? Employers basically want to assess your ability to handle the heat, your emotional intelligence, and how well do you perform under pressure. While answering this question, make sure you share your stress management methodology and how do you keep yourself organized. And because this is also a behavioral question, so make sure that you are using the STAR methodology to answer this question while sharing a story from your past experience where you successfully handled a pressure situation and you came out as a hero with positive results. Eighth, tell me about a time when you worked in a team project. This is another example of a behavioral question, hence I won't dive deep into it, but the idea is to demonstrate your ability to work collaboratively, communicate effectively, work towards a collective success, and your ability to resolve any team conflict. These are the 4 things that you need to showcase through a well-structured story for this particular question. Ninth, what are your salary expectations? So money talk can be a little tricky, but the key is to research the industry standards and always provide a salary range instead of giving a hard number. Providing a salary range always leaves a room for some negotiation later. You can research the industry standard salary range on Glassdoor, PayScale, or even jobbank.gc.ca, which is Canada government's official job portal. Last but not the least, do you have any questions for us? So as a candidate, always have a set of questions ready for the interviewer. Asking genuine and intellectual questions at the end shows your enthusiasm for the role, your willingness to perform well, your interest in the company's culture and future, and your commitment towards making an informed decision. I'm planning to make a video or maybe a YouTube short about some top questions that you can ask the interviewer. So if you want such content, then please let me know in the comment box below. There you have it, the top 10 job interview questions in Canada, how to answer them, and why they are so crucial. So if you found this video helpful, then please hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in our next video. Till then, take care and stay safe.